Hello everyone, welcome back to Football 365 channel. Today, we will discuss a hot topic. Manchester United vs Chelsea match. The Premier League is entering a more intense phase than ever before, and the fate of each club in this tumultuous 2023 to 2024 season will be determined in this densely packed schedule. Chelsea and Manchester United, both considered to be in dire straits due to their declining form and inconsistent performances since the start of the season, find themselves struggling to break into the top six, a far cry from their usual positions as powerhouses of English football. And the long-awaited moment has finally arrived. The epic clash, once a spectacle of intense rivalry in the world's toughest competition, is set to unfold in the upcoming 15th round. However, instead of the traditional showdown between the two iconic red and blue colors determining the leader on the league table, this encounter takes on a different significance. It could be a fight for survival, as a defeat for either team would mean a perilous step into the abyss of crisis. Both Mauricio Pochettino and Erik Ten Hag are desperate to avoid such a scenario. Despite playing at Old Trafford, Manchester United faces immense pressure to secure a victory, given their recent lackluster performances, including a disappointing 3-3 draw against Galatasaray in Turkey and a 0-1 loss to direct top-4 contender Newcastle. The manner in which Manchester United has faced these disappointing results is disheartening and infuriating for fans. The red-clad players seem to lack fighting spirit, with even expected leaders like Rashford failing to challenge opponents on the field. Under Erik Ten Hag's management for 2 seasons, the team's playing style remains undefined. They are a team without identity, relying on individual brilliance rather than a cohesive strategy. A concerning statistic for Man United is that, during Erik Ten Hag's 19-month tenure, they haven't won any away matches against top 8 opponents. The recent loss to Newcastle only reinforces this disappointing record. It's evident that Manchester United's current respect is largely based on past achievements. In terms of current playing style and strength, they resemble a mid-table team in the Premier League. Fans of the red jersey have had to become accustomed to disappointment every weekend, witnessing United's struggles against every opponent. The days of Manchester United being a force to be reckoned with seem distant. If the ongoing issues aren't addressed, Erik Ten Hag's departure from the club may be imminent. On the other hand, across the battlefield, a youthful Chelsea under new manager Mauricio Pochettino, currently in 10th place, trailing Man United by 5 points, shows more promising signs. Observing Chelsea's matches, it feels like a high-energy team despite facing its own set of challenges. In contrast to Man United, who recently suffered a Premier League defeat, Chelsea secured a deserved 3-2 victory against Brighton, even playing with a numerical disadvantage due to Conor Gallagher's expulsion in the first half. Chelsea maintains the goal of qualifying for the Champions League next season, despite the season's unstable start, with only 5 wins in the first 14 games. Chelsea's issues differ significantly from those of Man United. While United capitalizes on matches against lower-ranked teams, their victories are less convincing. Chelsea, on the other hand, plays the role of Premier League's Robin Hood, gaining points against strong opponents like Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and most recently, Brighton. However, they can also lose easily to teams like Brentford and Nottingham Forest, hindering their strong ascent in the standings. This instability is understandable, given that this is the first season under the management of Argentine coach Mauricio Pochettino, amid a transitional period with significant investment in the team. Chelsea's fans need patience and time for both the team and Mauricio Pochettino to demonstrate their capabilities. Mauricio Pochettino speaks out about his philosophy as a reminder of what could happen to Manchester United this week. He says, "I am proud of the players and the character they showed. I told them at halftime, at 2-1, it's a great opportunity for Chelsea. Now we need to show that we are a team. The issue is not just about building how you want to play, your philosophy on the field. Before that, you need to belong to the team, you need to belong to the club to stabilize yourself. You need to develop, accumulate experience. There's a lot to do before you can talk about playing from behind or playing with 3 or 4 attacking players or 3 or 5 players at the back." Clearly, compared to Erik Ten Hag struggling to manage the team in the dressing room, Mauricio Pochettino is seen as a skilled strategist with young players. Chelsea also boasts a roster of prominent players from around Europe. In the 0-1 loss to Newcastle, at one point in the match, Erik Ten Hag could be seen arguing with forward Anthony Martial along the sidelines. This isn't the first public altercation between the 53-year-old and one of his players, and it underscores the apparent lack of respect the Manchester United players have for Erik ten Hag. The players also seem disappointed with United's away performances in the Premier League, having only earned 1 point in 11 matches and conceding 34 goals during this period. They are facing issues, and the coach is under pressure. Given the current situation, Chelsea has little reason to fear Manchester United, even as they play away at Old Trafford. While Chelsea suffered a recent 1-4 defeat to United, their head-to-head record in the past few years is quite balanced. In the last 10 encounters since 2020, each team has secured one victory, with 5 matches ending in draws. Mauricio Pochettino's team is eager for a win to boost their top 4 aspirations. On the other hand, if Manchester United continues to lose, they will be in serious trouble. Manchester United has lost all 5 matches this season against teams in the top half of the table. They were defeated by Tottenham, Arsenal, Brighton, Manchester City, and most recently, Newcastle. This means that every team defeated by Erik ten Hag this season is positioned in the bottom half of the Premier League table, making Chelsea's chances of a favourable outcome even clearer. The personnel situation for both teams is relatively similar as they cope with injured players. Therefore, some Chelsea players will be spectators in the upcoming match. Additionally, Conor Gallagher is absent due to suspension. On the home side, players currently sidelined due to injuries include Diallo, Eriksen, Johnny Evans, Lisandro Martinez, Casemiro, and Malaysia. Meanwhile, Mason Mount has returned to training with the full squad and is expected to face his former team. On December 7, 2023, a battle between teams facing similar hardships will take place, and everyone is eagerly waiting to see which team will overcome these difficulties to see the light of day. Let's all wait and see. This video comes to an end. Thank you to all Football 365 fans for watching. If you found this interesting, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Once again, thank you very much. Goodbye, and see you in our next videos.